Hello everybody, it's Tanya here, just here to chat about the planets and what's going on with the energy this week. And I've just been for a walk along the beach and felt like sitting down, and because we've got a bit of water energy, a bit of Scorpio energy still happening, it just felt really nice to do this by the ocean. So, hope it's not too windy for the sound, but we'll get through it. So there are a couple of big things happening this week, or not necessarily big, but I guess things to mention. Mercury will hit its halfway point of its retrograde, happening kind of late-ish Monday if you're in the northern hemisphere, early Tuesday if you're in the southern. And we've had a couple of weeks of just really starting to dig deep and like I've been saying, be the detective in our lives, because it's happening in Scorpio, which is a water sign, and a sign that likes to probe deeply and to get underneath the surface of things. I always say Scorpio is like the deepest, darkest part of the ocean, where you find, like in the Titanic documentaries, they go deep down to the bottom of the ocean with this sort of special underwater space thing that can withstand all of the water pressure. And that's been us. We've been having to armor ourselves and go deep into our emotions and really unearth some things, especially when it comes to old relationships. This year we've had Mercury retrogrades in water signs, so that is about our emotions and our feelings. And so during these retrogrades, I have experienced myself, and I have known people as well who have had old partners come back into their lives for whatever reason, to revisit those feelings and those emotions, to clear out anything that you might not be needing anymore from that relationship that you've been holding on to. And so as we've had the last couple of weeks just really, excavating all of these things and sorting through things, the next couple of weeks is it might feel a little bit lighter. We might start to have a bit more clarity, and especially because Mercury is going to pass through the Sun, doing what is known as going cazimi, which I always quite like that term. But what it is, it's Mercury will be purified by the Sun. So the Sun is going to just burn up any of the old stuff. So, when you heat water, it boils and it turns into steam and it eventually evaporates. So this is essentially what will happen when Mercury passes through the Sun. The Sun is just going to boil up. So maybe there might be a couple of days where you feel like really intense in terms of your emotions, but then it'll eventually evaporate all of those, and suddenly you'll be like, oh, why was I feeling so bad? Suddenly you'll stop crying or whatever it is. So just be gentle and kind with yourself at the beginning of the week if you feel like this is happening to you, and especially if it is activating certain planets in your own birth chart. If anything's sort of happening around, I think 16, 17 degrees in Scorpio, or in relation in any other sort of fixed sign as well, you might be feeling a bit of this happening. Then we have the full moon in Taurus on Wednesday. So it's late in the evening here in Australia, tipping around midnight, and wherever you are in the world, it'll be happening earlier in the day for you on Wednesday. But it's the full moon in Taurus, and Taurus is the opposite sign to Scorpio. Whereas Scorpio is very deep and intense, Taurus is a lot lighter. It enjoys the finer things in life. It's kind of a chance for us to get out of the water and onto dry land again. We've been deep in the depths, and now we're actually just coming up for air. We're coming up, we're getting resettled, regrounded. we can actually start to feel like we can enjoy things a little bit more, take a little bit more pleasure and lightness to things. And so I think it's going to be a really nice moment this week, whereas a lot of the moon action over the last few months has felt intense and everyone's just been like, oh Jesus, like, make it stop. This is a moment for us to just sort of take stock and to reflect and to enjoy where we are in this moment, and enjoy all of the work we've done on ourselves, enjoy all the things we've built, everything we are creating, wherever we are in the journey of what we're creating, to just take stock and to take pleasure in it and take pleasure in the simple things in life. So yeah, I feel like that's just going to be probably the biggest thing that will be happening this week. So enjoy it. Take a breath. You know, things are going to get a little bit simpler. We've only got a couple of weeks left of Scorpio season as well, and before we head into Sagittarius, and Sagittarius, it will give us a little bit more fire. It'll give us more energy. It'll help, start to kick us into that drive to reach the potential and to keep working to things. So if you're feeling a little stuck, like you're at the end of a marathon, know that you'll get your burst of energy again soon to keep going, to get to that finish point, and to just reignite you in a few weeks. So for now, I would suggest that you just enjoy where you're at. Take a breath, kick back. Like I said, around the full moon, just take the pressure off yourself and do something that you enjoy. Be with people you enjoy. Cook yourself a really nice meal. Anything sort of tactile and earthy that can really ground you would be really, really good to do this week as well. And I'll write a bit more about the full moon on my blog, so I'll let you know when that is up. But in the meantime, enjoy this week, and I'll catch you next week. Bye. Mwah.